Like,
Very offensive.
You don't know how to use that program, do you?
no, I do. I just keep forgetting to press record.
You don't
You're
know
just bad.
You don't know how to use the words, do
You're
you?
just bad.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so we flip back. You guys are regrouped and like somewhere around when a group of guards comes in. They march through like here, and it's just two guards. Why can I not select them? Okay. Yep, they march through here, and they march up to what's his name? It's Alfred.
Uh-oh.
And yes, they. You know what? We can just have it going at this point, like where we left off, and they march up to Alfred, and one of them says, "Are you Alfred?" I'm sorry. What's the last name?
Oh, Valorant.
Are you Alfred Falrand?
Yes.
I sort of face the guards to cross my arms.
One of them reaches behind you and, not behind you. One of them reaches behind themselves and pulls something out of their belt, and as they bring it around, it's clear like in their hands is a journal, and they kind of hand it towards you. We had wizards look through this. It doesn't contain anything
It's all in dragons can't.
that...
I quickly take it back and kind of clutch to my chest. Thank you.
Now, you know not to be using that to break out of here, or that's immediate execution.
Yes.
Yep. Just want to make sure we're clear on that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then he turns to his friend, just like pats him, and he says, I can't wait to get off the shift.
So wait, they said there was no magic inside of it.
They couldn't find it.
Nothing controversial. Or nothing that would be bad.
But they know it's magic.
Yes.
Okay.
And they
I kind of look. I'm just gonna look around and see if anyone like overheard that.
Yeah, the girl who was talking about Balthazar is kind of like staring at you.
I'm just gonna look over at the journal, crane my neck a little bit. What you got there?
Oh, you would know this journal. This is my spell book. But it looks like just a normal journal. You would know that though.
I grunt a little bit and just nod my head.
Mm-hmm. And so I kind of again go behind Balthazar and kind of just like.
It looks like the halfling over here also took notice. And he kind of starts walking over and he crosses his arm and he says, "A wizard, huh?"
No, I'm not. It's just.
That's not what they said.
It's.
Well, you keep your distance from me, all right? I don't like your kind.
I'm not a wizard.
I heard you were a noble too.
I'm just interested in the arcane. That's all.
Yeah. Just keep your distance from me, buddy.
Can I prod him in the shoulder with the wooden longsword?
Sure. Roll the hit. Just to prod him.
Would Gray have heard this? Or, sorry, Leon.
Blast him across the fucking floor.
Yeah, you guys probably would. Everyone can probably overhear this commotion.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't a roll to hit. Where's the
Well, we can use the 9. What's your modifier? You still hit. Actually, yeah, what's your modifier?
That'd be strength or dex. Or to hit. Where is it?
I think it's +6 for you. Which, yeah, that hits. You poke him in the shoulder.
Back off. Heck.
Hey, you want to fight? You think you're better than me?
Hey, please stop.
Try me, Peck.
Alright. So over to that sparring arena right over there. Like, just 5 feet away from us. Not that you would know.
Wait, there's no need for this.
Okay.
Okay, let me get a halfling token.
I just keep calling him Peck.
This is a short-looking halfling male who wields just a short sword. And I'm trying to find a good icon for it. There's really no good halfling icons.
I'm proficient in simple weapons too, so I get my yeah.
Alright, we're going to use this, which is probably
Yes,
going to spawn in way too large.
God damn, I'm sorry.
Alright. Yeah, let's roll initiative. What was that?
How much damage does a wooden sword do?
Full damage, but it's temporary.
Alright, I know, but so that'd be a 1d6.
Is it?
1d8 if it's two-handed, which I'm going to.
I'm interested in
1d8, I
how...
thought it was 1d8.
Yeah, it's 1d10 if you two-hand it.
1d10. Okay.
I'm interested how Leon would actually react to this.
I'm hitting the midget. Roll
And
initiative.
he pulls out a wooden dagger from behind him.
Fuck.
Yeah, he beats you.
Get fucked.
And he goes to smack at you. You are unarmored. What is your AC, unarmored?
Let me see. 13?
Oh, yeah, you have a few stats. That is a hit. And a hit. So he hits you for... Actually, let's roll his stats.
Just need to hit a little bastard once.
Okay. And... Okay. He hits you for a total of 3 damage as he smacks you with the wooden short sword and then, like, scrapes you with his dagger.
Okay.
And then he bounces back a bit.
Yeah, of course he's being schmarmy, probably.
Alright,
Alright.
and then it's your turn.
I'm gonna whack.
People are kind of gathering around to watch this. That is a miss.
That is a miss.
Yes.
Even with the 25.
You don't get advantage.
Oh no! Yeah, you only use the first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually made it so that in the character sheet there's a setting where I have it prompt for advantage or disadvantage.
That's cool.
And
I see it. Yeah. So of course I go wide, on my first hit.
The halfling laughs and says, "My eyes are down here, dumbass!" As your thing goes above his head.
I'm just gritting my teeth and getting a little angry.
We roll initiative. Oh yeah, you go first.
All right. My rage fuels me. Roll
Does it?
sight normal.
That is again a miss.
Bam.
you try to bring, the rage gets over you.
That's
and
a +6.
Instead of swiping diagonally or horizontally, you decide, I'm going to go vertical. I'm just going to crash down on his stupid little head, and he just, sidesteps to the side. He just smoothly sidesteps as your thing clatters to the sandstone below. And he makes another hit and hit. Damn. Yeah, I know. He's doing good. And you take 2 and 3. So you take a total of 5 damage as he batters you more with his light weaponry. Kind of harassing you and hitting at your shins.
Fucking stay still.
Yeah, he's not staying still. He's bouncing around a little fast. Alright, we roll initiative.
God damn it.
He goes first. He's a fast bugger. His short sword comes in and it's just shy. But his dagger drives home for a total of 2 damage as he prods at your thigh.
Fucking little bastard.
You ain't looking too hot, are ya?
I just ignore him and go for another whack. Come on.
That hits. Meaty whack, both chuckle. Let me check something here. I think that they get this hit die.
Give it the.
Okay. And roll for his constitution if he has any. 2. Okay, this one. Ooh, you do just enough to bring him down.
With one hit.
Yeah.
So I bring my sword up, I catch his fucking the side of his head and fucking yeet the little bastard out of the ring.
You knock him unconscious.
Little fucking skippy bastard.
All the wounds that you took were temporary, and they
Yeah,
will heal in an hour.
Yeah.
Balthazar, are you okay?
I'm fine. The little bastard wouldn't stay still.
All right. Let's see here.
I'll lean against this pole here. I'll say, yeah, it was well struck, but I hope you'll continue to save your strength for the arena.
The
Nod.
Renanda, or what was her name?
Renanda.
Yeah, Renanda. That was right. She claps slowly, and the champion. He watches, but he doesn't say anything. The rest of the party.
I think I'm greatly amused by this, but also not super interested.
Fucking little bastard.
How would have Leon reacted to like hearing the claims that I'm a wizard? I'm curious about that.
Well, I was going to try and get you apart while this whole shenanigans was going on.
Oh, would we want to do an interaction while the fight was going on?
Could have, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I had hoped for.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
So I guess as they start to, you know,
Square up
he
and
gets
swear
swing at each other.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like put a hand on your shoulder and I like just to get your attention. Then I point towards the room that I just came out of.
As soon as I see you, I kind of like recoil a little bit, like, oh, it's you. And I nod and just quickly follow behind you.
Yeah, and I guess as soon as I go in and you following closely enough, I'll kind of not close the door, but at least close it enough that the noise kind of is dimmed a little.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking out at the arena, and I turn to you and say, okay, so tell me you have something in there that is helpful. Anything.
Doesn't even care.
I'm not a wizard. I swear I'm not. I'm just interested in the arcade. This is just notes of just. I mean, I couldn't be a wizard. I mean, I'd lose my title and everything.
Alfred, I don't care.
I
I don't care. I've spent so many years on the road. I have ran into so many people. I have lived a very strange and very expansive life. I have no prejudice towards those who wield magic. But right now,
Weirdo.
it is very, very useful.
uh,
So tell me you have something in there that is useful and that you have some sort of idea.
I look to the ground and then I begin to just like I'm not. And there's just a few moments of silence before I kind of just lift my hands up, snap my fingers, and just this snake appears around me out of thin air.
I think when this happens, I'm like startled to the point where like eyebrows raise, but then I realize, oh right, and then I kind of go back to the same demeanor. I exhale and go, okay, that is a very neat trick.
I kind of scratch the under chin of the snake. It's this like, it's like a, it looks like very poisonous from like whatever like studies you would have known.
Like it's
Gone through.
banded.
Yeah, like it, like if you bit it, it probably would like, wouldn't be good. But I kind of just scratch under its chin. It's like, her name's Iris.
I sort of nod at the snake, not entirely sure if it's perhaps sentient. And I turn back to you and kind of sigh again and say, okay, so I'm assuming that the years that you were spending at home, that you were studying this. I'm assuming at least a couple of years, right?
I kind of, for a second, I kind of, not really ignore you, but I kind of turn to like my snake Iris, and I'm kind of like, I have to put you back now. People will see you. And I snap again, and the snake disappears almost as soon as it appeared. I turn back up to you like, yeah, I have some experience. I can't cast much, though, with what I have.
Well, that's at least good. I mean, you have to... Did Mom know about this?
No, no one knew. Well, mostly no one.
Well, I assumed if anybody would know and understand, it would be Mom.
Yeah, I hope.
Look, I'm sorry, I don't know what you wanted me to say when I came in and saw you again. Was I supposed to do? Cry for him? I just kind of like throw my hands up and turn around. Because we're having conversations that we weren't allowed to have in front of other people.
Mm-hmm. I kind of take a step back and like kind of grab my arm, kind of just like wincing at that. Like, Dad cared about you.
I just turn around and say, Dad cared about me in the same way that a commander cares about their soldiers. He treated me like a pawn.
Stay still, you little bastard!
Like, honestly, I hear this and I just like, and my attention is drawn to the door for a second, and then I just hear more yelling and the halfling making noises.
I kind of don't even react, and I kind of just look at the ground and kind of mumble under my breath. He liked you more than he cared for me.
Again, I do that kind of sigh and kind of wipe my face with my palm and say, well, it would have been nice that in 21 years he would have at least said something a little more kind than just, "Ugh, that's fine enough." And I do that voice as well as to imitate him. Fuck.
Look, this isn't the best time. I don't want to talk about it.
And I just kind of sigh and lean back against the wall. I know, but how many other chances are we gonna have?
There's like no real response as he kind of just standing there looking at the ground as usual.
And I just, like, I think by now I'm beginning to calm down, but it's still like, you know, the last 3+ weeks have been sort of, you know, shit heaped neck high, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of, I'm trying to, like, I'm scratching my head and trying to think of something. And I just say to him, I'm trying to get us out of here, okay?
I know. I look down on my book and I kind of start flipping through it. I can cast a few things, but magic doesn't come out of thin air. It needs a sort of focus, like items or something that I can use to conjure it. I mean, some things do, just not many powerful things come out of nothing.
Okay. Like what?
Well, the two things I can do, a few things I can make fake sounds and just atmosphere.
He describes to you the effects of prestidigitation.
I can also do a little bit of fire.
He describes to you the effects of firebolt.
Oh my fucking god, shut up.
Why won't you stay still?
And also I can kind of see certain magical things, but the only really useful thing is the fire. That's all I can do without any components. That's about it. Unless, I mean, if I had some privacy, I could call upon my friend.
I think as you're talking, I'm just sort of thinking. My eyes have dropped to the ground, and I'm kind of going over things in my head. And I just say, no, I think those are actually a little more useful than you think.
Uh, I
Look,
mean,
go ahead. Just,
no. I'm sorry.
I just think we need more information. This place right now may not seem like a fortress, but the amount of soldiers outside.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to get out of here, we would have to do it in the dead of night and make sure we raise no alarm if we had any chance of getting to the water. There has to be boats down there. There has to be.
I was thinking the same thing. There is a post in the room by the ring. I don't know if we could collapse that somehow, make a kind of diversion, or separate us from others, the guards.
Well, I guess it's a possibility. I was thinking more along the lines of, I guess if I could get my hands on one of the bows, I could use the string as a garrote. But that is a lot of risk, and that is no guarantee that he's not going to scream and thrash about in his metal armor.
Well, I can use my one spell to make sort of distractions. It's mainly used for just party tricks, and I think about now probably the fight would probably
Yeah,
be over.
probably about now it is.
Mhm. I'd probably notice that there's not as much ruckus, and like, we shouldn't be in here that much longer.
Yeah!
But I can make small distractions with the one thing. Here, I'll tell you components I need. Possibly. You probably won't be able to find them, but it's good to know for the future. One spell needs a drop of mercury. Probably won't find that. An iron link, maybe from a chain. I could protect myself or others. I'm frantically looking through. Just kind of panicking a little bit.
Okay, just calm down. No one's gonna come in here and get us. We have at least a few minutes to keep everything together. Just
The guard suddenly comes in. Time to
Yeah, let's switch over to the other people.
Yeah, we've been here a while.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, other people, you have defeated this halfling. Like I said, the giant woman is clapping, but the Brad just is watching quietly. Doesn't say anything.
Boy. That's not good. I sort of grin happily at the Hulk woman and the champion, even though the champion doesn't really react.
Yeah.
Quick little bastard, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a bit of an annoying one, Renanda says. Good that you can at least hold your own against that one.
If I can manage to connect. Single
Yeah.
blow.
That's how it often is with those ones. They're not hard to put down until, the part where it comes that you have to hit them.
Let's sort of nod my head. Yes. Let's, what is Father doing throughout all of this?
Other than, I kind of already complimented you on this, but caution you to save your strength for the, for the arena in the future.
Yeah.
While that's going on, I'm gonna kind of address both Brad and Redonda and just anyone else who's in the room who might answer me, and just ask. So, when we do enter the arena, who or what are we going to be up against?
Oh, I have no idea. That's usually announced by the quartermaster. Which, she kind of looks over to the room that the two went into.
Mhm.
I think it's still early morning. Usually comes around noon. Or not early morning. It's like mid-morning. Usually comes around noon.
Understood.
There's usually a fight every day. And,
Are we gonna be fighting today?
well, usually the fresh blood is the first one to go. She kind of stares at you two pointedly.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of scratching at my chin.
Right, and with that, I'm also gonna look around. I'm gonna look around for Alfred because my interest is piqued about the whole, study of the arcane arts thing. I didn't really think of much of him before. I've been trying to ascertain who might be reliable in a fight, and now learning that. So I'm gonna kind of look around and see if I notice if where they are now, or if I can kind of check him out and see what he's doing.
Okay.
And I'll just check on the gnome while they're doing that.
Yeah. Okay, so at about this time, Father, you opened the door on their conversation.
And I got this wood for.
Their pants are down. No.
Sorry.
Just see me holding a piece of wood in my hand, like just.
Oh,
Uh,
Alfred, was it?
Yeah.
You studied the arcane arts.
No, I kind of look to my brother.
Door
like,
is
with,
still
like,
open.
A worried expression.
I sort of sigh and just gesture the man to come in and say, close the door behind you. We'd like to not, announce to the world our weird little fucking plan.
Balthazar, what are you doing during all this?
I'm just checking up on the the little gnome
Halfling.
halfling.
Yeah.
You know, just-
After a few minutes, he'll wake back up, but.
Yeah, so just drag him over to the. Alright, I'll just pick him up and fucking take him to the bunks. Toss him in one.
Okay. Alright. Rest of the team.
They're doing their stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from what I've gathered, I'm not sure how much time we have to figure out how to, assail the walls and
So,
make a break for it.
so we are planning to escape.
I mean, I would prefer it to rolling the dice every single day, hoping that what comes out of the other side of the arena isn't something that will, eat us.
I mean, it could be worse out there. I mean, here we have shelter and food. Out there, we're wanted. At least by these people.
Yes, and the dogs we had on our estate were sheltered and fed too, until we needed them to, run a deer down or harass one of the horses we were trying to break. That's not a life I want to live.
I mean, I don't want to live here either. I don't want to die, but I don't know. Menacing dice roll ensues.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know.
Well, I always like to keep my options open, and I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
I mean, you're a natural born fighter. I mean, look at me. I did the arcane to just out of curiosity. I'm not a fighter. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Then I don't think you really necessarily need to be, but, and there's always a but, having some sort of utility and support is really nice. No amount of heavy infantry is unassailable. They need to have some support from behind or from cavalry. We need that. Assuming the father is in and,
Yeah.
that guy that seems to always be coming around the estate. Balthazar, yeah, right.
I kind of just silently sitting there again, like not sure really what to say. Like, Yeah.
If you don't want to be a fighter, focus on being a survivor.
Uh,
At this time,
And-
the door opens up a little bit, and that average-looking guy who was whittling on on the wooden sculpture kind of peeks his head and he pauses and he says, "Oh, was I interrupting?
no, just catching up. Haven't.
I was just
Just
seeing how
maybe-
much time there was till the next fight. You guys know what time of day it is?"
Oh, I'm gonna look outside, and with my keen mind feat, I know exactly what time of day it is. Exactly.
Yeah, the sun looks like it's getting on towards noon.
It's noon.
Oh, so it's soon then. All right, thank you. And he closes the door.
Sounds like we're not gonna have till nightfall at least.
I think basically we have a few options, and I think that we need to go out into the arena at least once. I don't think we'll have more than 2 opportunities in order to do it. But the first one, we need to at least know what everything is about, and to survey where we'll be. If we find some sort of weakness or we come up with a sort of plan, we will have a second attempt to go into the arena. But honestly, after that, I don't think we'll have many opportunities.
Well, I can tell you exactly what I can do. I was just telling you the components I needed before.
I sort of sigh and then lean back against the wall. Yeah, let's assess what we've got at our disposal.
Alright, for sake of time, I'm just gonna say that I told you. I have the spells Find Familiar, which is a snake, Tensor's Floating Disc, Mage Armor, Detect Magic, and Summon Monster.
Ooh.
As well as the cantrips Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, and Firebolt.
That is 30 venomous monsters you can summon.
Mm-hmm. However, the only ones I can cast right now are Firebolt, Prestidigitation, Unseen Servant. I can bring my familiar, and I think that's all I can cast.
Summon monster.
Summon monster if you like.
Oh yeah, the candle. Yeah, I would tell you that I also need something to light this candle with.
Prestidigitation.
Oh yeah, I can do that with Prestidigitation. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Okay, well that is definitely helpful.
As an aside, I like that under Radiant on the lingering injuries, you just get cancer. If you get a 9, you get cancer.
Oh shit. But yeah, that's all the things I can do. Father, do you know anything? I had heard in stories that religious users could cast.
Well, it's of a different sort that you describe. I'm not one for much of the arcane arts, but have been known to channel some power through myself from time to time, if that is Rayloon's will.
I see. At this point, you can see him getting visibly uncomfortable. Just over time, as the more he talks, the more he's just kind of like retreating into his shell.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's got the point that he's like incredibly uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Gray, that he's just not talking for extended periods of time.
Right. I guess once the father is done speaking, I'll just sort of say, and I can probably take the head off of a squirrel at 100 yards, but unless I have something with which to shoot, I'm sort of useless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think
We're all
we should meet again at some point.
I'll just say, if we're all intent on surviving long enough to find a way out of here, then probably within our interest to watch each other's back. From the times I've watched the arena before, usually those that stay by themselves are the first to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
He
that
just
would,
gives a solid nod.
that would probably be the smartest, and also, don't invite any of these other people. We don't know them. We don't know if they would sell us out. We don't know if they are more interested in staying here than they are making an attempt to escape.
The thought
Oh,
really
you-
quickly crosses my mind when you mention other people, and I quickly
Uh,
check the door. On the
Yeah,
other side.
let's switch over to Balthazar.
Yeah.
Balthazar, you have tucked the halfling into bed.
With a kiss and a cookie.
I pat his head, and then I just stare. No. Just so he wakes up. No, I make my way back to the group and just, I
All right, the door opens at about now.
exactly,
I go to check the door, and he just walks. And go.
I'm just looking around like, where the fuck did everybody go? And then I see the door open up, and I poke my head.
Balf.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm calling you Balf, by the way. My character.
okay.
Chad and Stacy are over here chatting.
As he walks.
Her name's Stacy?
No, I
Making a joke.
I was making a joke. Chad and Stacy, no, their names are Brad and
Stacy's
Renanda.
mom has got it going on.
No, Stacy,
Brad.
not Tracy.
Brad and
Oh, fuck.
No, that is the song, Stacy's Mom.
has
Yeah,
got
Yeah.
I thought it was.
You said Tracy though.
Did I say Tracy?
You said Tracy.
I want to be Tracer.
Tracy's girl. Na, na, na.
I'm very upset
so
about
I-
being
I-
both of you.
I-
Yeah, you get in. You get in.
I get into the room.
As he gets in, I want to look and see if anyone was listening.
My foot clips to the floor.
No, nobody was.
Okay.
My
I
foot.
quickly step back then, closing the door. And I quickly, before Balthazar can say anything, is just like, they know. They know. Both of them. They know.
You came out to them finally.
What?
The magic.
Yeah. Yeah, they know.
Well, good on you.
Is this something you actually say? Like that's the implication you make?
My words.
Those are the words that he used.
I kind of look at you two and I'm like, you were always on the estate a lot.
wait, no, it's nothing like that.
I'm
I
just
swear.
laughing to myself.
I just kind of shrugged, dude. I don't care.
I'm just laughing.
No, I'm serious. It's not.
Okay. I hold up a hand. What's going on?
I just retreat over to the corner away from everyone. Just
We get a plan?
red-faced completely.
I guess how... I'm not sure if what we have would exactly, qualify as plan material.
Little plan's better than no plan. We
Well,
have
that's what we're trying to ascertain.
magic. Hopefully it rains. You and me.
I see it like this. None of us want to die in here, but to not die, we're gonna have to find a way out of here. We're gonna have to live our time through the arena. And to live our time through the arena, we're gonna have to watch each other's backs to buy ourselves some more time to make more plans.
I don't know much about you, Father, but you're probably correct.
We need to use our time pretty wisely. We need to be searching constantly for some sort of, weakness.
Speaking of time, it sounds like the quartermaster's check outside the window should be here shortly. We don't have much time for an escape today, probably.
No, I think today will just be getting a lay of the land.
Aye?
If anyone could find it, an iron chain would be really helpful. Just a single link of an iron chain is enough.
Single link. I'm gonna actually just step outside.
Oh my fucking. Oh wait, never mind. I thought you were going for something else out of character.
I'm gonna actually walk up to this little guard again. You wouldn't happen to have any scrap, like a single bit of iron chain, just lying around?
He gives you a frown and slowly shakes his head.
Sure. Could you find me one, please?
We don't keep armor in here.
No. You must understand. A single link of iron chain. Broken? Could be broken.
No.
This crap.
No, no, there's none in there.
None. Do you know
Why
where I
would
can
there
find-
be?
Well, you know, armor gets to piling around, stuff rots, stuff breaks.
No. Our combatants don't have armor.
They don't have armor.
No.
What about from shackles and chains? Not even a
They're-
single iron.
They're
No.
taken back. We don't keep any shackles or chains here. Why would we?
Aren't
Maybe on the
you-
other side of the arena, but not on this side.
Aren't you worried about people getting rowdy?
They get rowdy, we put them to the sword.
Surely you've seen the size of those meatheads. You think you could easily take them with a sword?
If not me, 6 of us. I've got a sword. I've got armor. He kind of taps his helmet. They don't.
All right.
What is he doing out there?
Make my way over
No.
to these guys. These guys wouldn't.
Hey, what are you talking about over in there? I see all your friends went over there.
Who, this guy's talking?
Yeah.
We're actually just getting a lay of the land. This is our first time inside the Colosseum.
Yeah, all right.
All right. I sort of asked these guys the same things about the if any broken links of any chains or something or other.
It's a very
Ah,
particular
Balthazar
question.
Karam. Is that your name?
That would be me. I.
I was just about to get you and your group. Yeah, you're scheduled in an hour.
All right. There's one thing I need. Do you have a little bit of broken iron chain is
No. Why do we have chain?
for shackles?
That stuff will be kept at the dungeons.
You don't have a single bit of iron here.
I have a handcuff on me. You look down. He does.
Hmm. Any
You look around, and the other 2 also have a handcuff at their side.
do you have any broken ones?
No, that stuff usually goes to the smiths to be repaired.
Can you give me that one?
Hmm.
Give me a persuasion check.
It's a very weird question.
You're funny. You're funny.
Holy shit.
The persuasion was to see if he took offense or not. He's not gonna fucking give you his handcuffs. You're funny. You're funny. No, I'm not.
Please?
It was a funny joke. You're pushing it.
Bruh.
Holy shit.
Get a move on before I don't even know what I would do. I mean, you're already on it an hour. Guess I could make it harder.
Come on. I'm probably gonna be dead by the afternoon.
Why would I give you a fucking handcuff? What are you gonna
Because-
use it for?
I am gonna use it as a weapon in the arena.
Really? You're gonna use a handcuff in the arena?
Do you doubt my skill?
Yeah.
I am Balthazar Crumb.
I
My
doubt your
favorite-
ability to wield a handcuff in a menacing way.
That's to be decided.
Alright, I'll get you a handcuff. When it's your time to fight. And you'll have to fight with it then. You only get one weapon. If that's the weapon you choose, go ahead. Gives you a smile.
But you could give it to me now.
No, we don't give weapons to people in
Oh my
here.
God. Stop praying.
Wait,
Seriously.
Why do people
I
rolling for
prefer-
persuasion?
If I'm not asking you to roll persuasion, you rolling persuasion has no sway over anything.
oh,
He's
I just sort of
doing it for
What did-
flavor.
What if you keep clicking it?
It's a magic button, Barry. Okay.
Persuasion, the skill that allows you to do anything.
Alright, you get back to the group after like 5 minutes of trying to talk to people.
Okay. I couldn't find any chain.
What were you doing?
Well, I was asking the guards for their handcuffs.
Oh, what?
What?
Shut!
Oh.
They thought it was funny.
A bold proposition.
They thought it was funny.
Hey, officer, can I have your gun?
Exactly what happened.
Thank the gods they thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I was kind of lucky there.
I just kind of looked to my brother and like my thought is, you're friends with this guy?
I kind of look up to him and kind of just give a little like nervous shrug, like, eh.
Oh, that's to be debated. No. But yeah, that was my plan.
Okay.
It was something.
Oh wait, never mind. I wouldn't know that because I wasn't there. Did you find? So, what? Did you find anything out at all?
Will be going on soon.
How soon?
Didn't say. Just said soon.
He said an hour.
An hour. He said an hour.
I think he said an hour. He said an hour. Retconning.
You said an hour. Yeah, I remember.
A voice in my head said an hour. I didn't say that last part. We don't have much time. Gets a bit more serious.
No, I guess we don't. Well, just damn.
Guess there's enough time to pray.
I know that everyone needs to stay together.
Did he say we're going individually?
I did not ask, but I assume not.
Probably not.
Why do you ask?
No, it's no.
Do you guys want to pass to the fight?
Hey, do we go out together?
I don't
Yes.
think there's much more prep that we...
Yeah, I don't think there's much more we can do.
Hold on.
Yeah, I would just keep my eye to the sky and spend a little bit of time
Go out together.
in prayer before it's time to
Did
go
he
out
get
there.
a piece of string
I would-
at least?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
You need a piece of string.
Yeah, I could get string off my clothes. I'm gonna actually attempt to take some string off my clothes now.
Give
I do that
me.
easily?
I could rip it off.
Are you trying to just rip it off, or are you trying to like keep your clothes intact? Because you still have the clothes that you came here in. Ooh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. So you are trying to keep them intact?
I'll do my best to keep them intact. Maybe like a button string or something.
Yeah. Give me a.
Dex. Or strength.
Sleight of hand.
That'd be
Yeah,
bad.
sleight of hand seems reasonable.
I guess.
Fuck.
You know, you're able to get a string and you pull it out, and then like by the time you do, like an entire button falls off.
I kind of take the button as well, just in case I need that for a future spell I learn.
Fair.
Alright.
This is
Time
early
to
game hoarding, boys.
Yeah.
Drawn it buttons. Just fill the person's lung cavity with buttons.
We've got a small piece of wood, a piece of string, and a button, and a candle.
And a candle.
Ready to take the war up!
And we got a handcuff.
No, you don't.
Oh no.
Okay.
I think we're good to skip to the fight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I pretty much just refer to you guys again, like, yeah, if you can find a chain or anywhere that there's like a singular chain link, it'd be great. Drop
Maybe
mercury, probably not, would also be helpful though. I
wonder
think
what-
that's it.
I wonder what we can find in the sands out there.
Who knows?
All right. So we're going to go to break, and then we'll be back with the last part. We're probably just going to do a straight shot. We've still got an hour and a half total.
Yeah.
All right. We will be back, guys.